welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be speaking about Instagram and all my tips and tricks to get bomb pictures wherever you are, especially now that we're in lockdown and we're at home the whole time. There are a few tips and tricks that I have just so that we can take pictures and keep up our IG game from home. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and other than that, let's get started. So I have some tips and tricks in my handy dandy notebook, and I'll be just reading them out and elaborating on some of the points that I have. Okay, so the first tip I have is lighting. If you have a big window like I do in front of me, it's good to have good pictures. Some people use ring lights, other people use the flash on their camera to get different moods and different styles of pictures. But lighting is key, because why would you want to be on Instagram and not show your beautiful face? So that's one of my main tips. I always have good lighting, and it's usually in front of this huge window that I have in my room. But if you don't have a window, you can also use a light, like a lamp, any type of lighting that you think will accent the pictures that you're trying to take. But another tip that I have regarding lighting is that don't take it with your back against the light. So if I'm against the light, my face will look darker. But if the light is shining on my face, it doesn't look darker, unless you want like a silhouette type of look, which is also not a bad idea for content. The second tip that I have is angles. Angles are literally everything when you want to showcase like an outfit or your face. I'm out of breath, I just ran up the stairs. Or if you want to show your makeup, but I use different angles for different pictures because you don't know what you'll like until you try it. If you don't like the straight on, like I'm filming right now, you can switch it up and do it from a low angle like this, or from a high angle with a wide camera lens. Thirdly, you must find an outfit that will complement the picture that you're taking. So if you want to showcase an outfit that's like really different and pops out, take a picture that is from a far away angle. Unless you just want to showcase the top half, you can just show this half of your body. Or if you want to show the pants and only the outfit, you can crop out your head and just show the rest of the outfit like this. But in my case, my feed has a theme. So if I want to take a picture with a bright and popping outfit, which is like pink or something, I'll contrast it with a background that is very minimal, or that isn't going to mess with my feed. If you want to have a cohesive feed, just wear outfits that are neutral or that have same colors or same tones that are in the rest of the feed, because there are different feeds that have bright colors or that are muted. The fourth tip that I have is that location doesn't really matter, but it can add to your picture. So in my room, I've taken many pictures in the same room, but all the locations are different. So the pictures will look a bit different because I use the different backgrounds in my own bedroom, which is good for during lockdown because you don't want to be going outside and catching COVID. Other locations that can be good are like your garden, or a place with a plain wall, or like even I've seen pictures in like a parking garage, or like pictures on a textured wall that will add to the outfit but also not take away attention or contrast too much with the picture that you want to post. Another location that looks nice in pictures would be like a supermarket, even though I know some people like me wouldn't take pictures in a supermarket because social anxiety, but taking pictures in different locations can add some interest to your photos and to the next thing is poses. Poses are not for everyone. Not everyone knows how to pose for a picture. I know that there are a lot of videos on TikTok that show you how to pose for a photo. If you don't want to show your face, you can cover your face or like look away or something different that won't make you feel insecure about posting the photo, because the number one thing is that you want to feel confident and comfortable when posting the picture. There are different poses that I'll show on screen right now that I like to do. I don't know, I think they just look better on me. That's what makes me feel more confident. And if you feel uncomfortable doing a certain pose, don't do it. Don't do it just because you see other people doing it. If you like to do it, then do it. Like, who cares? You should be the only one who cares about what your feed looks like and how it makes you feel more confident in yourself. Next thing is makeup. So not everyone wears makeup, obviously, and in some photos I don't wear makeup because I don't feel the need to wear makeup. If it's one of these days where I don't want to wear makeup but I still want to take a photo, I can just do it from a further angle if I'm not confident in how my skin is looking. But on other days, most of the time, I'll do a full face of makeup and then I'll blot it down so that it doesn't look like a cake face, because sometimes you can get these pictures that make you look cakey, which isn't a bad thing, but if you don't like that look, then you don't want to post it. So I think that if you want to wear makeup, don't do too much of it unless it's a makeup look like this. But other times, just do something natural, something that will complement the photo and not make it look like you're trying too hard. The seventh thing that I want to say is that editing isn't necessary, but it can really help elevate the photo that you're taking. So in my case, I use just the iPhone generic editing tool that comes with the phone, where you go to your photo gallery and then you just choose your photo and then edit it in the photo gallery. But other people use apps like Visco, Photoshop, Facetune, different things for different people. PixArt is also a good one, where you can make your photo cohesive with the feed that you have. So in my case, I do more neutral tones, grays and browns, and sometimes greens, but mostly those types of colors. But also, if the picture's too bright, I'll saturate it down to like a more muted tone. But if you want a vibrant and more exciting looking feed, you can use a higher saturation and your feed will look kind of like this or like this, like indie type of theme. But also, if you don't want to have a theme to your feed, then it's also totally okay, because not everyone has a theme, and it's ultimately about what makes you feel confident and comfortable. The eighth thing that I have to say is that inspiration is okay. You can gain inspiration from different people. Like I get inspiration from these people who have muted tones and more muted outfits in their feeds, but also they're more cohesive. And you can take inspiration for poses, you can take inspiration from makeup styles, hairstyles, outfits, accessories, etc. Inspiration isn't necessary, but it's important if you want to see what you like to do. So I will see someone post something and I'm like, oh, that's a good picture. I want to try that. But don't copy people. Don't copy exactly what they have, because that's not authentic. And that takes me to my last point, which is authenticity. Being authentic is what makes people gravitate towards your feed and your Instagram page. I don't post pictures so that other people can comment on it and say, wow, you look beautiful. I already posted it because I know that I like the picture. Why would I post it if I didn't like the picture? So authenticity is really important. Or else you're just another person who's doing the same thing as someone else. And if you, for instance, don't get as many likes on that photo as the other person did, you feel discouraged, and that's not what it's about. It makes you feel less confident in yourself if you're not doing as well as the other people who are doing the same content as you are. So there are a few other things that I have to say, like a few pointers that I'd like to give. So the one thing is, if you like it, just do it. If you like to take photos, just do it. If you like to film videos, just do it, because what the hell? And another thing is that there are many different aesthetics on Instagram. So you can have an indie aesthetic, a grungy aesthetic, a muted, cool aesthetic. Different people like different things. And if you don't even want an aesthetic, it's okay. You can just post whatever you want. Your feed can be mismatched. It's not about what other people think about it. It's what you think about your own Instagram, you know? Another thing is that you don't need expensive equipment or flashy things. You can just use your camera on your phone. Literally any phone can take a picture. Nowadays, phones have very good quality of cameras, so you can just take your photo on your camera. And that's the end of that. You can edit it on your phone. Anything can be done on your phone. So don't be fooled by the people who take big flashy camera photos, because you can do it with the device that you have in your hand right now. Self-timer photos can really do the most. If you don't like people taking photos of you and you feel a bit insecure, because I know I've felt that before, either get someone that you think will hype you up or that will make you feel more confident and more comfortable. But also you can take a photo on self-timer, which is something that I've done many a time in my photos, because I personally don't like how other people take photos of me, so I'll just do it myself. One of my other tips is to not be afraid to take a mirror selfie. Who cares if you've done 2,000,003 other mirror selfies on your feed? Who cares? Mirror selfies look good. I've done many mirror selfies that look similar, but they're not exactly the same. It looks good, it's no hassle, and it's a good picture to add to your feed. Last but not least, don't be afraid to take random pictures of random objects. Like I have a picture of this candle on my feed because it's pretty, it goes with my feed. Just take pictures of anything, because I have pictures of buildings, I have pictures that I took that are on my feed. I think there are a few that I didn't take, but there are a few that I have taken and they have added to my feed. It's not just me. It's me, a building, a candle, something else, words, encouragement. People like that. People like to see it. Maybe it'll brighten up someone's day. They see you have a quote from someone they know, and that will just make their day a whole lot better. Everything has a place on your feed if you think it looks good. So guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you learned something new, and even if you didn't, I hope you just enjoyed the video. Comment down below what your favorite tip was from the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week because I post every Sunday. Bye.